she's a little tall on that one. Okay, let's see if we can get this party started. Oh my goodness. If I'm tall on this one, it needs to go lower. Let's see, are we gonna make this work today? There we go. Okay, there's one person. I'm gonna move this over so we can see. Okay, so good morning. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Beverly. Hi, another Jennifer. Hi, Nanette. Hi, Suzanne and Brenda on Facebook. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Stephanie. Wah. Hi, Bella. Hi, Carlon. Hi, Melody, my love. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Janine. Hi, Terry. Hi, Chris. Hi, Beth. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Rhoda in Texas. Hi, Kelly on Facebook. Hi, Barbara. Good morning. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Marianne. Good morning. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Deb. Hi, Judy. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Georgianne. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, another Lynn. Hi, Meg. Good morning in Northern California. Hi, Polly. Cookie's actually mad at me. We were supposed to go for a you-know-what before this video, and I didn't make it. So she is not happy with me right now. Hi, Cynthia. She says, it's final exam week for my students, and I don't have a class at the moment. Yay! So she gets to tune in. Hello. Hi, April. Hi, Ruth. Hi with my mom, Shirley, today. Hello. Hi, Carrie. Did I get a Dresden? Yeah. Okay. Yes, Carrie. So that was from you. Thank you. We actually did, and it did not have a who it. Oh, sorry. It did not say who it was from. So Carrie, yes, thank you. Actually, the baby, she sent us this delicious. What is it called? Dresden butter stolen. It was delicious. Actually, we saved one for Christmas, but the babies got into it and started eating it already, the other one. And thank you for asking, because I'm sure you said, hi, Jeffrey. I'm sure you said, hey, put a gift note in there, but there was nothing. In fact, I was going to call the company today. I have the invoice on my desk. I was going to call the company today and say, you sent me this and I don't know who sent it to me. So Carrie, thank you very much. Oh, there was no way to put a note. Oh, that's kind of odd, isn't it, Carrie? But thank you. So yes, we did get it. Thank you very much. And it's delicious. The babies were like, more. So it was cute. But thank you very much. So we're going to save the rest of it for Christmas. Deb says, do we have rain? We had it already. So yes, it was lightning and thunder, and it was a little creepy because I was half asleep still, and it was lightning, and then you know how you're supposed to like count in between to see how far away it is or whatever, and it was like lightning thunder, like it was like right there, and it was kind of creepy. So yeah, it was a little weird. Hi, Quilty. Hello. Hi, Nancy. Nancy, we were at the baby's house on Saturday, and they were playing with their oven mitts, and Miller goes, who made these? And I said, oh, my friend Nancy made those for you. And because they're, you know, whenever they cook for us in their kitchen, everything's hot. So they have to wear their oven mitts. So they love those oven mitts. So we talked about you on Saturday. Hi, Sarah in Orlando. Hello. Bonnie says, hello, everyone. December 12th, so much to do. I know. Polly says, the planner download, can you print more than one of each page if you want more? Absolutely. Print it to your heart's content. You can print like one of them, like the weekly one I printed like 4 times. You can print them as many times as you want. Just tell your computer which ones to print. Oh, Diane says, so I'm wondering what is important that you're going to talk to us. Another baby? Oh, no. Stamps of Life closing, not even close. No. Finally made it to a live again. Yay, Anne-Marie. Hello, my love. Carrie says, those boys are so much fun. They are. Hi, Mary. Okay, so it's not an announcement that I want to talk about today. I'm sorry. Maybe I misconstrued what it was going to be that I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about something that's happened in our life, my family's life. And it's just kind of like a public service announcement, meaning it's just something we all need to think about. But it's not, has nothing to do with Stamps of Life, has nothing to do with my personal family, nothing like that. Marianne says, hello from cold and snowy New York. Oh, she's with her 10-month-old grandson. Oh, what a blessing. Hi, Bear Blue. Hello in Tennessee. They have sunshine after 5 days of rain. Hi, Steffi Jean. That's a cute name. I like that. No one's ever called me Steffi. That's fun. I like that. That's cute. So really quick, this actually is going to be a fairly quick No Makeup Monday. It's a little bit on the serious note, and you guys know I'm not really usually on the serious side of everything. So I wanted to talk about that. And my dog is furious at me because I didn't get her to go to the WALK beforehand. So I don't want any accents, but mainly it's going to be short just because the subject I have to talk about is not very pleasant. And I will end on a positive note somehow. I don't know how. I've not planned on how I was going to talk about. Hang on, you guys. I'm sorry. I just got to see this. I'm not. I'm not. I didn't plan on how I was going to talk about today. Because I don't think this is something you can kind of like plan for. Usually in my mind, I'll kind of like go through what I want to talk about. So it's going to be short just because I don't know how I'll end up after talking about it. But and my parents don't know actually yet. So my parents don't know yet. Because they're actually on a trip. They got on a train and bus this morning to go up the coast for a couple days. So I thought that was really cute. Hi, Shirley. Oh, she got a Monday off. Yay. Yay. So, hi, Vicki. Good morning. Yeah, this one. Oh, well, crap. So last week, and I apologize for kind of bringing the mood down, but we're going to all bring it back up, okay? And to protect privacy, I won't be saying any names because that's not my story to tell. My story to tell is fudge. I'm sorry. But this is really important, you guys, and this is really important. So let me start back with my story. Most of you know that I suffer from depression. That's not something I've ever held back. That's not something I've ever hidden. And I am able to keep it in check by reaching out to certain people in my family that we all kind of keep each other in check, but also through medication. So I do take medication. I take Wellbutrin, if anybody wants to know. I always like to be upfront and honest about that because I think it's really important. It's so horrific to me that when someone has cancer, we talk about it openly. If someone has a heart problem, we talk about that openly. But when someone has a depression, people don't like to talk about it. And it's like, for some reason in our society, it's like something that people feel like has to be hush hush or has to be not talked about or it's embarrassing. Well, that's why I'm always upfront about it. I'm always honest, and I always try to share as much of my life as possible with everyone, just because I want people to know that what you see, especially like on Thursdays and in my normal videos, is just 5% of my life. And I know you guys always say, oh, she's always so happy and she's always so up and she's always so, well, yeah, but not always. And I need everyone to know that because I don't want anyone to think anyone's life is perfect, right? We all go through trials. And I went through a real trial, no pun intended, a few years ago, right? And I was always very open and honest about that because, one, that's who I am. But two, I want people to know the good, the bad, and the ugly, because that's why, right? That's always been my I don't know. My shtick. I don't know. Somebody once called me, "You're an honest crafter because you show us the mistakes you make when you craft. You show us." I'm like, yeah, I know some people edit out all the video, edit their videos so you don't see them make ever any mistakes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, who's perfect? No one. But yeah, and May says, totally agree. Everyone needs to talk more about it. Yes, because there's so many people suffering with it, especially after COVID. You guys, someday, sometime, somebody will do a study on how much this has hurt people with depression, COVID, being stuck at home for 2.5 years, stuff like that. But I've always tried to be very honest and upfront and open about my journey. And I was on Prozac for a few years, and that started not working. So then my doctor switched me to Wellbutrin, and I am doing really well on Wellbutrin. I've been on it for quite a while. I'm doing great with it. Haven't had any issues. Depression does run in my family. I have older family members that deal with it. So yeah, it's really something that we do need to talk about it. If you're down, you need to find things that will help you get yourself back up. If it's something like you need medication, don't be embarrassed to go to your doctor. Don't. Please talk about it. Please find someone to talk about it with. Please. Yeah, it's affected our teens especially. Yes. Please don't be embarrassed. Don't hide in your room. Don't isolate yourself even more if you are having these feelings. There's lots of things that you can do to work on that. Things that have worked for me personally, besides medication, is getting enough sunlight every day. I know that sounds totally ludicrous, but it's true. You have to get sunlight every day. You need that sun on your body. It doesn't help in the wintertime that it gets so dark, but you do need to just take a brisk walk for 10, 15 minutes. Do it. You have to. Another thing that works for me is keeping in check with myself on the things that I am reading, like books. I'm an avid reader. I love to read. I have to be very careful on what I read. I also have to be very careful on what I watch. For an example, this is one that just pops into my head. There's that show, The Handmaid's Tale, and it was like a big deal. Everybody's talking about it. So I started to watch it, and I'm like, ooh, this is good. This is good. And while I'm watching it, I don't notice it. I'm like, ooh, this is good. This is good. But then when I stop watching it and I move to a different part of my life while I'm doing something else, I'll notice my mood has gone down. And so I start to say, okay, why? Why could it be going down? What is happening? What am I doing in my life that's making it going down? Am I eating the right way? Am I eating too much junk? Am I getting enough sunlight? Am I reading? No, I'm not reading right now. Oh, wait, I'm watching that show. Well, gosh, I didn't think it was that dark. And then I start to kind of go back in my mind and go, oh, wait, it is kind of dark. Oh, wait, it is dark. Yeah, it is dark. Okay, boom, stop watching the show. A couple days later, my mood will be picked up. We have to really be aware, self-aware, Elgar says, yes, we have to be aware of the triggers, right? The triggers. And so, and a lot of people are saying, I deal with this too. Coloring helps energy. That is awesome. There's a lot of shows, yeah, I can't watch anymore. Also, the news, Quilty, thank you for bringing up the news. The news. Dina says my weight directly affects my mood. That's true too. The news. I do not watch any news stations at all. Now, some people might call me ignorant for not knowing every single thing that's happening in the world. However, I am the type of person that when I see something on TV, when I see something that's real on the news, I internalize it and I put myself in that person's position and I feel their pain. I guess that's too much empathy or something, but I seriously, it will bring me down a spiraling tunnel. So I literally do not watch the news because you know what? In all honesty, let's be honest. I do try to keep an idea of what's happening. I do know the world events. I do keep an eye, Ken will clue me in on things that I really should know. But at the same time, whoever is president, does that affect my life? Not in the least. Maybe my taxes will go up or down, whatever. Maybe a new law will be made, but does it affect my life? No, it does not. Does Twitter being owned by someone new? I mean, that's not like a depressing thing, but that doesn't affect my life. I need to focus on me and my life and my family and my company. And Arla says, absolutely. Remember that God will carry you through this each day. Absolutely. But the reason why I'm telling you this, and there is a reason, but we need to focus on what makes us happy. Most of us, a lot of us that are watching, that's crafting, right? It's our happy place. In fact, last week when what I'm going to talk about in a minute happened, one of the first things I did was I went to my crafting desk and I started creating. And it helped so much. I didn't have any plans on what I was going to make. I just started crafting. I started die cutting. I started stamping, coloring. Absolutely, coloring is going to help just to make sure I could comprehend what I had been told. And it really, really helped. Anne Marie says, I gave up watching the news years ago for the same reason. I would find myself being upset about so many things that were out of my control. I just need to keep the joy in my life and my family. Absolutely. Cleaning is my therapy, Lynn says. You know what? Whenever I'm mad at Ken, we have a clean house. So yeah, that's whenever I'm upset with Ken, I don't know what it is, I start cleaning. So luckily we have a dirty house most of the time. So that means I'm not mad at Ken very often. But so yeah, I don't watch any news. I focus on crafting quite a bit. I focus on family quite a bit. I just need to protect my mental health. And in order to protect my mental health, I have certain rules in my life. That's one of the reasons why the fan page is not allowed to have any negative comments. Because when someone sits behind their computer keyboard with the anonymity, I can't say that word, being anonymous or being whatever with just one little word for their name, they can say whatever they want, right? But negativity, somebody else reads that, then another person reads that, and now the mood has started going down. Misery loves company, right? And so that's why I don't allow it on the fan page. That was I think my first and only rule was no negativity. If there's a customer service issue, you better email us so we can fix it. But there does not need to be any negativity. Oh, I don't like that stamp set, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's fine if you don't like it. I totally respect that. Not everybody has good taste. Just kidding. But if you don't like something, I totally respect that. We all have our own opinions. However, there's no need for you to post that to make someone else feel bad because maybe they do like it, right? There's no need. If you don't like a stamp set, go tell your husband, go tell your dog. But you don't need to post it for the world to see your negativity, right? If you're going to post something happy, because be responsible for lifting someone up, not for bringing someone down, right? Spread kindness, right? So, hi, Gloria, my love. So, and Judy says, hurt people will hurt people. Absolutely. And so that's why I have that rule. You know what? Let's lift each other up. We are a happy community. We are a loving community. We're a community that will pray for others. We always, always, always need to lift people up. Cindy says, thank you, Stephanie. I retired in January after working 26 years for a psychiatric practice. Need to be more open about mental health. Have also been medicated, family history. Yes, and absolutely. Bear Blue says, I don't watch the news either. Yeah, we always need to lift people up, right? Be responsible for lifting people up. So, and I went on this whole long tangent because I needed to calm myself down a little bit for what I have to tell you. But my new rule is whenever I go out, my job in my mind is to make people smile. I don't care what I have to say, what I have to do, whatever. So the other day I saw some guy just sitting on this bench and he was just sitting there, and he wasn't homeless or anything. He was just sitting there. And so I'm like, hey, and I'm walking my dog. I'm like, hey, good morning. And he's like, oh, hi. And I go, oh my gosh. And I started talking about this house that's supposed to be being built and blah, blah, blah. And I just started totally rambling. You just blah, blah, blah. And he looked at me, he started answering me. And by the time I left, he was smiling. And then the crazy thing is I saw him later on my walk and I went, hey, again, hello, and he's like, hi, like crazy lady. But I got him to smile twice. And that was my goal because we don't know what others are going through, right? We only know what they tell us. We don't know what people are going through. And on this day that I found out this news, this Amazon guy delivered a package to me. And I said, oh, is this all you have for me? And he goes, yes, ma'am, that's all I have. And he said, happy holidays. And he had this big, massive smile on his face. And he made me smile. And I said to him, I said, you have no idea how much that smile that you just gave me meant to me. I said, you don't know what people are going through. And I said, thank you. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for just being nice. So you just don't know what people are going through. Here he thought I was just this crazy lady waiting at home for her darn Amazon packages, right? But something I was going through something. And so it's always like that. Lynn says our parents taught us not to talk to strangers, but sometimes that is exactly what we need to do. Absolutely. It's totally true. We don't know what's in people's face. We see faces, we don't know what's in people's hearts. That's true. Sandra D says, Stephanie, I always reach out to strangers who can tell I can feel are hurting. I feel like I can connect with them than others. I guess that may relate because of my history. And that's true. Quilty says there's a quote. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And that's totally true. That's totally true. I don't, it's just true. We need to be there for each other. And we need to do whatever we can for each other. And by doing that, when we are feeling down, by helping others, guess what, you guys? It's a domino effect. It helps us too. If we can help others, it brings us up too. And I think that's like when you give things away or when you give gifts, it's more exciting to give a gift than to get a gift, right? Because it makes you feel better. It's just so fun to give something away. And so that's something that we really need to work on. Shirley says, our pastor just talked about this yesterday. You can change the feeling in a room by how you act. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Hang on, sorry. Deborah says, that's so true. We never know what someone is going through. And I was taught to never judge anyone because of that reason. Absolutely. So what happened, and I'm just going to briefly talk about this because I can't get my whole mind around it. We had last week, and I won't say male or female, we had I don't know how to explain this person this person is a family friend, but not someone that we would like, not someone that's like we're close to, but still a family friend. So my entire family knows this friend. We don't like hang out together kind of thing, but still close enough to my heart that a family friend. And whenever anybody would say this person's name, I would always say, oh, I love, and then say their name, just because that's how I always felt. Well, this person unfortunately was in a horrific depressive state and took their own life. And the wake of that happening, this person just did not know what it would do to this person's family that we're trying to help, this person's close friends. Good and bad, we weren't 100, we didn't see this person like on a weekly basis. But again, I loved this person and my family loved this person. And the last time I saw this person, I was on a walk and we visited for quite a while. And this person hid it so well I did not know, obviously. And I look for things like that because that's just who I am. I did not know. The person this person lived with did not know. People that are depressed are very good at hiding it. As some of you that do suffer from depression know. It's very easy to hide things like this. Like on Thursday, you would have never guessed I had that situation in my life, right? And so that kind of just goes on. We have to check in with each other. We have to. And even after my conversation with this person that day, I thought this person was fine. I did. And I didn't see any concerns. This person was a little thin. That was the only thing that I remember telling Kenny afterwards. I said, wow, I saw so-and-so today and this person looked really thin. But we need to check in. Now, Joanne, oh my gosh, my love, I love you. The people that we have to check in. And if anyone out there that's watching has had any types of thoughts like that, I beg you, if you don't have anyone in your life, you feel you don't have anyone in your life to talk to, please reach out to me. My email is stephanie@thestampsoflife.com. I want to talk to you. Because sometimes you get so depressed, you feel like people don't care. That's not true. That's depression telling you that. That's not true, okay? Depression is a liar. It will just eat at you, and it's a liar. It's all lies that the depression is telling you. It is all lies. Kenny and I have been married 32 years. This is the first time I've ever seen my husband cry. Isn't that crazy, you guys? He just sobbed. So you don't ever think that this is an answer. This is not an answer. There are answers out there. And oh, Brenda, a lot of people have had this situation in their lives, unfortunately, that touches them. And people, Arla says Satan uses depression. He does. Mental health, Nanette, thank you. Mental health touches every family. We have a national hotline that you just dial 811. Thank you, Nanette. I didn't know that. You just dial 811. But please, it is not the answer. This person has family members that they spent Thanksgiving with. They didn't know. This person has grandchildren, 4, that their lives are shattered. And I know, gosh, I'm an ugly crier. I know when you're depressed, you can't think about others, but you please, if anyone is feeling this way, please reach out. Nanette said 811. You can call. It is not the answer, because it hurts everyone that has ever known you. And everyone that has ever known you, because they have the guilt. They have the guilt that they didn't reach out to you enough. They have the guilt that they didn't do XYZ enough. And it just hurts so many people. People that are depressed think, oh, nobody will care if I do this. That's not true. It's a lie. It's a lie. Depression is a total lie that your body, the depression is telling you. It's not true. So please, please reach out to someone. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to someone, anyone. Just say, hey, I'm feeling down. You don't have to tell them exactly what you're feeling if you don't want to, but please reach out to someone. So thank you, you guys. Thank you. There always is a why. This person did not leave any real information for the family. Did not leave any, they were just too depressed. It was just really bad. So thank you, Polly. Depression does run in families, my friends. Yes, it does. Also, maybe it doesn't run in your family and you could still be depressed. So we need to take steps to helping ourselves and to help each other. Be kind no matter what, even if somebody's being mean. That's why I love that Faylene answers our emails, because she's kind no matter what. And I love that. She is awesome. Thank you, Frank and Sharon. Thank you. Be kind no matter what. Just be kind. Even when someone's not to you, just be kind anyway, right? Check in with yourself. Say, how am I feeling today? Am I feeling okay? Am I a little down? Well, what could I do personally to myself? Do I need to reach out to a doctor? Do I need to reach out and look into medication? Do not ever be embarrassed if you need depression or anxiety medication. Please. That's one of the, I feel like I'm on a soapbox right now, you guys, but it is not something to be embarrassed about, because if you had cancer, you would do something to fix it. You would fight it, right? If you had a heart attack, you would do things to fix that. If you had a cold, you would do things to fix that. So if you have depression, you need to do things to fix it, whether that be reaching out to your family doctor to find out more information, to get medication, to go out and take a 15-minute walk in the sun, get some sunlight on your body, whether it be reaching out to someone, or please also, I want you to also try to reach out to people you haven't talked to recently. COVID has changed all of our, COVID has reached out. Kim says, watch out for all those new mommies, depression, postpartum. Absolutely. Reach out. And I'm kind of like, I'm going to put this all on us for homework, okay? Whether you're feeling depressed or you're totally fine, I need you to reach out to 5 people in the next day or 2, whether it be by text, email, phone call, go knock on their door. I don't care. Reach out to them and say, hey, I'm thinking about you. Haven't talked to you in a while. How's it going? What's new? Can we get together? Let's meet. We are a population that needs interaction. Isolation is not the answer. Okay? That's your depression telling you lies. You cannot hide in your room. You cannot hide in your home. You need to get out. COVID just ruined all of us mentally, that we all think that we need to stay home all the time. We need to get out. Even if that means you're just outside by yourself, that's going to help. Mary Lynn says, admitting you need help is the biggest step. Yes, it absolutely is. So sorry this has happened. Linda says, please don't blame yourself, as it's easy to hide from everyone. And that is true. Depression is such a lie, because it's so easy to hide it from people. You can hide it so well. And the person that this person lived with was like, I didn't know. And I'm just devastated for this person, because they didn't know. And it's so easy to hide. So we need to be open. We need to be honest. We need to be happy, and we need to reach out to others. We need to touch others. We need to talk to others. I kind of feel like these No Makeup Mondays are all of us kind of connecting together for a few minutes on, just a kind of like a mental check-in even, right? JHS 3 Sun says, quality of life can improve with medication. It does. I'm proof of that. So please know that, hey, you know someone that takes medication for depression. You know someone right here. Okay, right here. I'm not embarrassed to talk about it, because if one person takes that step to get better, this whole conversation was worth it, right? We need to find people that could be hurting, that could be isolating themselves, and help them. And that could just be a big smile. That could be a hug. That could be anything. That could be just reaching out to them and saying, hey, let's go get a Coke. Let's go do something. wonderful idea. I think as women, we have a hard time asking for help, Terry says. I know I try to be strong for everyone around me. That's true too. We're the fixers, right? We always fix things, and we always have to be the strongest ones. When people are sick, we take care of them, right? So we need to make sure we take care of ourselves also. So Carmen says, we all know someone suffering from depression. Definitely check in with others. Sometimes you thought that we are checking in with others. We help ourselves too. That's awesome. Card Stamper, thank you for being honest about that. Valencia says, I call the medicine, I take the happy pill. That is true. That is true. So you guys, Annette says it's one way the enemy attacks the believers. That is so true, because he deceives us and makes us feel insignificant. God is great, and his love helps overcome those moments. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Annette, thank you. Yes, absolutely. We need to fill up everyone's emotional cup. Annette, I like that. I'm sorry, Anne Marie, I like that. We need to make sure that we fill up our own emotional cups. Jane, she lost her son in 1996. No one had a clue, and there were, it's just, they can hide it so well. But if you're feeling depressed, please know it's all lies. Every single thing that the depression is telling you is lies. People do love you. People do care. People do care if you're here tomorrow. They do. They do. They do. They do. You don't know it, but they do. So you have to reach out to someone. You have to reach out to someone. And if that person it doesn't help you, you reach out to someone else. You reach out to someone else. You pray. Now, some people say that prayer can take away depression. I do not believe that. I believe that prayer will help, but God also invented medication to help also. Okay? So yes, God, I believe in miracles. I have two twins. I always say that. I have twins that prove I believe in miracles. However, prayer and medication is sometimes the answer. Okay? Medication is sometimes the answer. Do not be embarrassed. Our society just puts this negativity on it, and it's ridiculous. I mean, again, if you had cancer, you would go get chemo if your doctor recommended it, right? I mean, if you're depressed, it is an illness. You need to get medication to fix it if that's what the doctor recommends. So God can and will use medication to heal us. Amen. God gave us doctors and nurses and counselors to help us. Amen. Talk therapy. Medication is useless if you don't talk. Yes, you do need to talk about it. You do need to you don't have to talk to every single friend you have, but you have to find someone that you can talk to. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's my soapbox today, you guys. That's what Ken and Stephanie are dealing with. It's a very devastating thing. It hurts. When someone does this, it hurts so many more people than you would ever in a million years realize. So we need to take care of each other. We need to love each other. We need to spread kindness, and we need to check in with everyone. Anyone you know that you haven't heard from in a long time, please reach out to them. Please touch bases with them. So I promised I would not leave on a sad note. That was my story, but now I'm going to tell you fun stories. I have a couple before I go because my dog is ready to attack me, but I have some fun stuff. And again, if you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, please reach out to me, Stephanie@thestampsoflife.com. And we will work on it together if we need to. Okay. So hang on. I need chapstick. Whoa. Sorry. Because I mess up everything. Hang on. I'll fix it. Add some comedy relief, right? Okay. So, and if you're ever feeling down and you need a laugh, go watch some of my old videos, you guys. Come on. Some of them are jokes. Okay. Oh, thank you, Quilty. Thank you. Jill says, thank you from everyone in my family. Depression has threatened to ruin our lives, and we have made it through. Keep on touching people. Thank you, my love. Judy says, Earth angels like you. Sorry, I hit send and said, well, thank you, guys. This is especially now during this holiday season. Some people have a harder time during the holiday season. I totally understand. But and it gets so dark. It's not as sunny anymore, you know, because it's winter time. So please, please, please reach out to people. Okay, whether you're on that side or this side, reach out to people. So happy news. The other day we were walking to the park with Liam and Miller, and there was this loud motorcycle right there, and we were standing at the corner, and Miller went like, and keep in mind, he has his little glasses on, and he goes like this. And so we walked across the street and I said, Miller, why are you covering your mouth? What's wrong? And he goes, that motorcycle's so loud. And I said, oh, honey, if it's loud, you have to cover your ears, not your mouth and your face. Oh my gosh, he's just such a cutie little pie. Oh, yeah. So he thought that because the motorcycle was so loud, he should cover his nose and his mouth so it wouldn't be so loud. So yeah, that was one thing. Another thing was Liam has decided that everything is important. That's important. So important. So important. And we're like, what's important? He goes, that's important. That's important. He doesn't understand the word yet. So Ken's like, what does important mean? And, you know, he's trying to get him to understand that. And then he was also saying to Grandpa, he was like, are you sure? Gaga, are you sure? Just about the most random things. It was so funny. I got them on Saturday night. I got them both in the bathtub and hair washed. Yes, success. I'm telling you guys, they're almost 3, February 28th, and getting 2 little boys in the bathtub, never knew it'd be so hard. But we did wash their hair. They were not happy. This time I had some soap brushes that would make suds there for the dish to wash dishes. And so they have soap in them. So if you press the button, soap will come out. So they were scrubbing the walls. And so that helped a little bit to get them in there. I put in there baby soap so it wouldn't hurt their eyes. And so they were washing the walls. And so I don't think that'll work next time. So I bought some bath bombs for next week in hopes. And Kirsten's like, you got both of their hair washed? She's like, thank you. Because, you know, it's just, you know, boys don't want to be clean. Now, my little girls jumped into the bathtub. Now, when it was hair night, they didn't like that, but they would get into the bathtub. Whereas these boys they just run. They run. They're so funny. Miller was just a crazy little Looney Tune. He was just like the whole time rolling around on the couch and things like that. I know Kelly says 3, that has gone fast. What is their birthday theme this year? We don't know. I'm trying to convince them that it's going to be either farm or dinosaurs. I think I want to lean toward, now keep in mind, it's not up to me. It's up to their mother, but keep in mind, I have a lot of farm things. I have the barn, I have the pig. I have a lot of fold-its. And if I need any other fold-it farm, let me know. I'm thinking really a lot on farm because I think dinosaur is something that they would pick in the future, right? Whereas farm, when they're 5, they're not going to pick farm, right? So I'm kind of snails. Oh my goodness, snails would be cute too. They're always wrestling. They're always touching each other. And I remember, I never understood this, but I remember when Ben and Carter, my nephews, were little, they would always be touching each other. I go, why do you guys always touch each other? And Carter, with his cute little face, looked at me, he said, because we're brothers. Like that made all the sense in the world, right? And so it kind of like, because my little girls never were wrestling or touched each other, or never in a million years hit each other. They were these little girls, right? Playing Barbies and dollies and house. And so these boys are always wrestling and they're always just grabbing each other and touching each other. And I told you about the bite marks both of them have on their backs, Okay, as long as they only bite each other, no one else, but whatever. So they're rolling around and Miller grabs Liam's hair. And so we get the hair out of his hands and Liam stands up and goes, hey, Miller bit me. And he's screaming. I go, no, Miller did not bite you. He pulled your hair, but he did not bite you. Let's get our physical offenses in the right order here. No, he just pulled your hair. So yeah, that happened. My parents gave them this big one of those. We have one in our house. It's a Santa, but it has a little blow up thing and it blows up these people, well, it's not people, but a snowman. This is Frosty the Snowman and it's huge. It's taller than me and it's outside on their patio. And so we walk by and we see it and we're like, oh, Frosty the Snowman, it's so cute. It has these lights on the inside. My parents gave it to them. And I was like, you guys, this is so cute. And Colin said, yeah, we put it up this afternoon, and it blew up and it was really cool. And Liam decided to give it a good hit. And he hits Frosty. And guess what? The lights came on. And now it has twinkly lights, all different colors on the inside. So somehow he managed to hit Frosty enough that it turned the lights on. I don't know. So I make it sound like they're all these physical, totally 100%. No, they were also cooking us dinner in their little kitchen, thanks to Nancy's oven mitts. They used Nancy's oven mitts. She used our oven mitt fold it to make them oven mitts. They have like I think you could really use it for hot stuff, but they use it in their kitchen. And they were making us stuff. And a lot of times, so Liam gave Ken some dinner. And then I said, oh, Liam, can I have some dinner? And he looks at it and he goes, no, it's all gone. I'm like, Nana's hungry. I need some food. Another time we were playing ice cream store and they were giving us pretend ice creams because we're all about pretend now. They like to pretend. And they were giving us ice creams. And I said, oh, can I have some vanilla? And they'd give me some. And I said, oh, can I have some strawberry? And they'd give me some. And I'd pretend to eat it. And I said, Liam, oh, can I have some sprinkles? And he looks around. Keep in mind, this is all pretend. He looks around. And he goes, no, we're all out. I'm like, Liam, I need sprinkles for my ice cream. So I don't know. I don't know. They are just insane. JHS 3 Son says, my 3 boys always wrestled. I could not figure out why. We never had that on TV or spoke about it or anything. As adults, they still do, just on a different level. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? It's just absolutely crazy. Oh, Elizabeth says her husband's fighting depression. Oh, my love. So it's just literally, he has the Fonzie touch, Vicky said. Yeah, seriously, when he hit that snowman and the lights started coming on, it's absolutely crazy. So Kirsten's gotten rid of most of the furniture in her house. They pretty much just have like a couch. She even got rid of the dining room table because they're just always on top of each other and it's just easier. It's just absolute boys will be boys, PA says. I think it's the truth. They are just so insane, so much fun. They make me smile even when I don't want to. Kirsten said, we had that the day after we found out about our good friend, we had the morning at the mall with Santa. And Kirsten's like, oh, we can cancel that if you want to. And I said, are you kidding? Being with them, brings out the happiness. And so, yes, absolutely. Try to find some kids. If you don't have kids in your life, go adopt some. Go volunteer somewhere. Volunteering helps a lot too, just because, it helps you to know that you're helping people. So yeah, we had a crazy day with the babies, Friday and then Saturday, but we always enjoy being with them and they always help us so much. So that was great. Last night, Ken had Christmas party with the church kids for his high school group. So I haven't gotten to hear how that goes because I was asleep when he got home. He got home so late and he left before I woke up. So I do know he did come home because I heard him snoring a couple times, but I'll have to find out later about that. But God, that's why God gave us grandchildren. Isn't that the truth? Okay. So my friends, I am going to head out. I do apologize that today was a little bit of a downer, but it's with love because I want us all to reach out to others and see what happens. Maybe we can rekindle some friendships that we've kind of let go off to the wayside because of stupid COVID. And let's reach out to others and check on them. If you feel that you need to be checked on, reach out to others and say, hey, how are you doing? Because I'm not doing so well. Be honest. When people ask you how you're doing, tell them the truth. Can't hurt, right? But big, big, big love to all of you. I just want you to know how much I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. I'm thankful for our Monday talks. They do bring happiness to me. I hope they bring happiness to you and make you smile at least once or twice with all my crazy antics with those babies. And you know what, you guys? God is real. And I have proof every single day when I see those little babies. They're the reason. They just give me another reason to believe, because you guys all know the story, but the doctors told Kirsten she would not get pregnant on her own, and boom! Not only did she get pregnant, she got pregnant with twins. I still can't believe it. There's two. I can't believe it still. I still don't understand. There's no twins in our family anywhere. But my friends, thank you all so much. I love you all so much. Please reach out to someone. No matter what end you're on, please reach out to someone. Thank you so much for your love, your support, and your prayers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm thankful we have this safe place to be and to speak and to tell the truth, because that's going to help us all. Okay. I love you all. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and reach out to someone. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.